Hey everyone, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. So, I am seeing a situation during my 3 decades of career that a lot of people, experienced software professionals, treat one thing with some, they push it away, and there is a feeling that security, software security is hard. And in my experience, securing software has all most of the time becomes a reactive activity. A lot of people neglect and prioritize adding business features and then wait for the security department or penetrative testing or something, a deeper security review, finding gaps, security gap, and then try to react with lots of times being passed. And in my experience, working in normal software development, architecting novel software development, and at the same time proactively trying to secure it, I believe that is not a good approach if you're building internet application and deploying them in cloud. So I want to do through this playlist, and this is the first video, I want to take a proactive approach in driving the learning of software security. And I will use Spring Security, Spring Boot as an example, but we will talk a lot about things that are not just Spring Security. We'll talk about public infrastructure, JWT, OAuth2, OIDC, JSON Web Token, Access Tokens, ID Token, Refresh Token, Keycloak a little bit. And in all of these, we will use a live proof of concept application that I have developed for this purpose. Normally, what I do, I develop an application and keep a menu. The application has feature menu where you can see the application working, and the same application has a training menu through which I cover my training agenda. So this is my first page, and this is my first video in that playlist. So as I said, I'll be using Spring Security. And let me give you a little bit of peek. This is my home page, and you can see there are only two menus, home and training. And here is the training. If I click on the drop down, these are the things that will go over in multiple videos so that your foundation becomes very strong. It will give you motivation to learn all of this. One thing quickly, what we'll cover, this is browser bootstrap UI using time wave. We will follow modern authorization code brand plus proof key code exchange. We'll talk a live application, how proof key code exchange is done. We'll describe a Keycloak 26. Keycloak is an identity and access management platform from Red Hat, which is owned by IBM now. It is incredibly strong. I have been using it for the last 6 years. And we'll talk about what ID token, access token, those things are. We will talk about Spring Security, filter change. By the way, Spring Security is one of the most widespread Spring modules in the Java Spring Boot space. So it is incredibly valuable to learn and gain confidence in Spring Security. We will talk about authorization request, customer STPI, and HSQLDB. I have covered a full-blown e-commerce application that has a real MySQL database. I have covered Java Persistence API and other things. In this application, though, I'll have a memory held HSQLDB, and I will have a single table to demonstrate the minimum because my focus would be on security and networking and Keycloak and OAuth2, OIDC, all these. Okay. So let me see. So we'll cover OIDC logging, we'll cover PKCE protection, JWT source server client credentials, and we will describe role-based access control, standard user and admin user, and we'll cover all of this, how Keycloak verifies identity, and how string security creates an authenticated principal, authorization, browser and API security. So let me talk about how you can learn and why this method of learning may be the fastest. So obviously there are big fat, I can tell you one book that is from the 500 plus pages. It is called Spring Security in Action. It's from Manning Publisher. I believe the author is an established subject matter expert in string security. It is a great book, but it is 500 pages. And it takes a lot of time in reading 500 pages if you don't have the time. I can obviously write LinkedIn or blog post that works well, but again, that will be long. If I want to cover all of these skills through my LinkedIn blogs or Medium blogs, there will be a lot of reading. Instead, if I speak, if I demonstrate, if I have a playlist for anyone to listen from YouTube, there you can stop, you can actually listening and seeing are better sense organ driven learning methods than reading. So that is why I have chosen this. And before I end this video, let me show you a magic. So what you are seeing here is two. So obviously you are not logged in because you are also seeing the login button. If you are logged in, you will see a logout button. So what I will do, I will log in before I end this video. And the moment you log in, you will be able to see some magic. You will be able to see another menu. That menu is only supposed to be displayed for the logged in user. So let me log in. If I click on this, you will see it will forward me to the Keycloak. I will just say admin user, which is an admin user in that realm. And then I will say password. The moment I do this, Keycloak will be able to authenticate me, and then you see this customers menu is arriving for because I am a logged in user now. It is showing me my username and it is showing me the logout. Okay. And then if I click on the customers, you will see some total records five. This is a demo page. Don't worry about it is mapped roles, it is a username, and it is showing some customers, right? So this is not important. What is more important in this playlist is we will cover all of these one by one. Per video, I will cover one of these, and if you can spend time, I will tell you this will be a really good multi-decade investment that you can gift yourself. So for now, I will take your leave. Please, if you like it, if you're interested, ask me any question, and I will appreciate if you can subscribe, share, and press the bell icon because I have tons of videos like this and will be incredibly beneficial to your career. Thanks for listening and have a great day. Bye.